Oh, pull back. Welcome back to my automation video. Today I am going to try to make a trophy truck, well, like a super truck. Well, for panel material, I'm going to choose fiberglass. For chassis, I think super truck use space frame. I'm not really sure, but I just going to choose space frame. Cause yeah, I think trophy truck use tubular body. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure with that. For chassis material, I'm going to choose like steel, cause well, I want it to be like. For engine, I will make sure I put it longitudinal, cause I want it to be 4x4. And for suspension, front suspension, I'm going to choose double wishbone. And the rear, well, I'm just going to choose solid axle. Well, I want to use lift axle, cause I'm going to jump this car, and yeah, you need pretty strong suspension for that. So yeah, I'm going to choose that. Well, for engine, I already pre-made the engine. So yeah, the engine is a huge. This engine is a pretty big engine. Yeah, 4.2 liter V6, which I already pre-made a while ago. So yeah, you doesn't need to watch me making the engine. So yeah, I'm going to skip the engine part. Oh, and by the way, if you want to hear the sound, it's pretty good. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty loud. Well, for body, I'm going to choose this 2008 small pickup. Well, not small, but yeah, I'm going to choose this pickup body. For drivetrain, I'm going to use 4x4 and sequential. As well, trophy truck is used for racing and you need to change gear quickly, so I'm just going to choose sequential. For differential, well, I'm going to choose. Let's use gear. Let's use manual locker as I don't know what trophy truck or super truck use, but I'm just going to choose manual locker. For tire, I'm going to choose radial and off-road, and also I'm going to make this big. Really big. Yeah, I think it's big enough, and I'm going to make it also, well, wider and bigger. Oh, and for rim I will keep it at 16 cause I will jam this car, so yeah, you need a lot of suspension. You need a lot of motor damping. Well, and the suspension only can do so much, so yeah, I will make sure that tire help the jumping part. Ooh, this actually little bit too big. Well, you know what? Bigger better. Yeah, not really funny, but from material, I'm going to choose alloy because yeah, this is a racing car. Racing truck. Well, whatever. For front brake, I'm going to choose vented. Rear also the same. Well, for aero, I'm going to use off-road skid tree, and yeah, I think that's all for aerodynamic. And for seat, I'm going to make it 1-seater, and well, you know what, let's make it 2-seater. And for interior, I'm going to choose basic as well, race car. Race car doesn't have a lot of things inside. If I know, well, they have a lot of thing to like not manage, but to diagnose if there are any issue. But yeah, I'm just going to choose basic for the sake of simplicity. For power steering, I'm going to choose fire up. For power steering, I'm going to choose variable hydraulic, and I'm going to use ESC. For safety, well, let's just make it standard. Well, for suspension, I'm going to choose active comfort and also semi-active for the damper. Wow, this car have severe issue of wheel spin. Huh. That's horrible. And also let's make this taller. Well, after tuning the suspension and also the gearing, I eliminate the wheel spin issue. Well, I still have a little bit of wheel spin, but I don't think that it's a big of a deal. But and yeah, now it's time for designing the truck. Well, and yes, yeah, after I done designing the truck, I guess. Well, after designing the car, the truck. Well, whatever. After designing this truck for a while, well, this is the final result. I I bumper in the front and the back because I think I'm going to hit something, and yeah, I think bumper will help with that. Oh, and by the way, this is a more trophy truck than super truck, as I want this to be off-road. Off-roader, yeah. So, but I'm going to try to time lapse it on road, maybe one time. So yeah, that is for automation. Oh, and I'm going to change the color, but yes, you and Beamng, I guess. Well, welcome to Beamng. Oh, this car is pretty loud, honestly. I doesn't test this car, so yeah, if I driving it like really weird, because normally I test my car before I record it. Uh, but yeah, not with this car, and this car is really loud. Well, first impression, this car is really torquey. It have real instant torque, instant power, and have quite good handling too. Oops. But yeah, you shouldn't do that to any car. The off-road handling is a lot more better than any car that I made. But yeah, I think the bumper is horrible. Cause the bumper, every time you touch something, the bumper just fell off. Or if you hit any jump, for that matter. And I hit the bumper. Oh, and by the way, talking about jump, I accidentally see a jump here. You know what? I make this car have a huge suspension and really take tire for some reason, and yeah, let's see if what happen if I do this. Oh, pull back, pull back. Hey, it's sliding. Oh, no suspension issue at all. I think the bumper is that bumper, I think, just from eBay, I guess. That yeah, the bumper is horrible. I don't think a bumper will. I don't think bumper should do that. But yeah, the car, the suspension, well, it pulling to the right a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good. After that big jump, it's still not bad. Just I need to slow down. Oh, and driving this on road, yeah, this. Oh, okay, never mind. I just want to say the handling is pretty good, but every time I say the handling is good, I just crash. Yeah, goddamn. The on-road handling is not bad, but yeah, I just crashed there. But yeah, that is my bad. And also the suspension is screw from. Not screwed, but damaged. Yeah, that's the proper word. The suspension a little bit damaged after the jump, but yeah, the handling is good. Other than and the power also pretty good. So yeah, for me, I think I make a pretty good truck here, and the speed is 140 kilometer per hour. That's pretty fast for me. That is over 70 mile per hour, I think. And ooh, yeah, nearly crashed there. Oh, it. Ooh, and the suspension wasn't damaged somehow. Yeah, if I use any other car than this, the wheel will pop right off. So yeah, this is pretty good. In the first gear, it have instant power. But yeah, god damn it. Slowly rolling down and stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Surprisingly, this car is one of the toughest car. I mean, I just hit a rock there and the suspension wasn't damaged like at all. But yeah, I think the bumper is horrible. I mean, why the heck that bumper just keep popping right off? Actually, I want to go off-road. Honestly, other than the bumper, yeah, this car is pretty good off-roader and handle quite well on road, surprisingly. And also, it's pretty fast. Well, it's pretty fast for a truck. Oops, turn. Oh, turn. Who nearly crashed there? Holy shit. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I'm surprised the tire doesn't pop or destroy. Yeah, this car is surprisingly good for. Oh, and by the way, I make this car in a hurry. Cause lately I've been pretty how to say it? Well, not really busy, but I just have less time to make YouTube video. That's why I'm not uploading for a while. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised by the car that I made. I mean, this car. Oops. No, normally I make a shitty car. Well, not real shitty. Well, most of my car that I make in hurry is a bad, but this thing is pretty good. Other than the bumper. Well, talking about good, I wanted to know how fast this car can. I mean, how fast is the lap time of this car? So yeah, let's see how fast this can make a lap time. I mean, yeah, after I see this car get flattened. Can I still? Oh, still can turn. So yeah, see you in other map, I guess, where I can do lap time. Well, welcome to this Hirochi Raceway, huh? I'm going to test this car lap time on this track. I don't know why. I just, well, if I use other track, for some reason the game is lagging very bad. So yeah, let's see how fast can I go with this truck, I guess. Oops, it's under Siri. Yeah, I think I shouldn't go that fast with this truck, cause yeah, this truck doesn't have a lot of grip. Well, take two, I guess. Going in 3, 2, 1. Come on, you can still go. You can still go. Really, am I just crashing over and over with this car? Well, take 3 again. God dang it. Yeah, I don't know why I kept crashing with this car. I think I overestimate the handling of this car. So yeah, I hope this is the last take. I mean, I just crashed a lot after just starting. Starting. I please don't crash. You know what? I just going to skip it until I can do one proper lap time. And yeah.
Many, many minutes later.
Oh, finally, after trying to finish for like really long time. Yeah, honestly, this car is hard to drive on road. Well, it is easy, but you need to go slower, and I really get used to the GT2 car. Yeah, I've been training with this car for a while. That car for a while. And yeah, driving this car after normally when my controller got unplugged. But yeah, driving this car after normally driving other car. But yeah, driving this car after normally driving that fast car. Yeah. I always overestimate the capability of this car and keep going off the road and hitting something. But yeah, overall I really like this car. I guess yeah, that is for today, and see you in the next video.